It's my life.
Good day, fish keepers. Today I would like to show you how I prepare, hatch and portion out my BBS. Just about any fish keeper knows the best food for your fish is brine shrimp. It's clean and free of parasites. Up on the screen is my BBS hatching setup. It's simple and utilizes old soda bottles. I'm using Red Dragon BBS. For this I start with 1 liter of water. Plus minus 100 milliliters is not a problem. It is important to note, however, that the quality of the BBS is greatly influenced by how your dealer or reseller handles the product. By this I'm saying that if they do not refrigerate their stock, you the consumer will have lousy hatch rates. Most brands have different instructions on preparing their BBS, so I would suggest you follow that. But for the most part the following will be a broad outline of the preparation process. I add 1 spoonful of salt. There are many arguments about salt, some saying not to use iodized salt, but for me it does not matter. I cannot see any discerning difference or effect between the two. If however you use the fine powdered iodized salt, then might be a problem as it contains anti-caking, clumping agents. But as long as it's rock type salt, iodized or not, it's perfectly fine. Time to add your BBS. Here I use half a spoonful of BBS. By my experience this is enough for my needs and maximizes the BBS that I hatch, meaning I don't have waste or excess BBS. If you try to overfeed your fish BBS, most probably they will not be able to consume it all and it will cause a hydra outbreak. This bottle on the right is the one we just prepared. I shall be doing a first harvest on the middle bottle. As early as 24 to 36 hours you can already start to harvest the early hatches and feed that. I prepared this bottle 24 hours ago. I remove the air and let the BBS settle for a bit. The unhatched eggs sink with the hatched BBS while the eggshells float to the top. I'll speed up the video so we can see the separation. And there you have it. Pure orange yummy BBS goodness. In a container like this it is unwise to let it wait too long as they clump at the bottom and kill the live hatched shrimp. There is another way to hatch the BBS, but that's for another video. Make sure to subscribe if you want to learn about that. Usually before I shift the BBS on my fine mesh net. The initial 1-second flow I let it settle on my collection cup. This is because the unhatched eggs sink down there and I would like to put that back in the container so I can hatch them out. Here after checking there is barely any unhatched, so I re-pour these ones into my net and continue with the harvesting. If I see unhatched I pour it back into the bottle after I'm done harvesting. I then sift the BBS to drain the salt water. In most cases this is unnecessary, but I prefer to do it this way. Some fish we keep actually benefit from salt in the water. But since I breed a lot of Corydoras cats I remove the salt. I then plunk the net upside down and add fresh dechlorinated water. By the way, I have a special way of dechlorinating my water. But again, that's for another video. If you'd like to see that, make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out. Now this harvest is ready to feed. I feed the fry first. By the way, not all fry can immediately consume BBS. Sometimes I have to start off with some Syrah Micron, and when they gain enough size move on to BBS. Using a turkey baster or pipette I serve the yummy BBS to my fry. No fry can resist BBS and they eagerly eat it. Here are some panda cories. The BBS eventually make its way to the bottom and my cories love picking through the substrate to eat them.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It would help me grow my channel.